Okay, we should be going live here shortly. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going live. Hi, I'm Glenn. Welcome back to, well, City Battle and Fishing Field Team, COAF Field Team on YouTube. And this round, I'm just going to do a little impromptu, well, fishing session just to go over some of the things that I've posted over the course of the last few weeks. And maybe that might trigger or elicit a few folks to chime in as to some of the things that are happening in their particular area. Right now, we're kind of, well, it's kind of cold here. I think it's like in the 20s right now. We got this Arctic front that just kind of blew right in on us, and it's kind of got me clobbered at this point where I'm staying indoors because, well, I don't like it too cold when I'm out there. But anyways, let me do a little quick howdy in the chat. Okay, howdy. And let's see where this takes us. I don't think anyone's on right now, but hey, I'll just keep talking. And if anyone does want to join later or want to see what I posted, they can definitely jump right in there. Okay, so over the course of the past few weeks, I've just got a few of these YouTube shorts that I posted, as well as some long form videos, mainly the mobile fishing live stream where I hook on the neck harness and I'm able to kind of get a nice shot of what's out there, first person point of view. I was using my Android phone, then I switched over to a GoPro and did a rebroadcast session for that, and I would just kind of work it back and forth. But anyways, I'm back to the Android, getting that first point of view. I was missing some of the chats and comments that were coming in, but I've been kind of doing some self-discipline and checking so I can at least stay engaged with you guys while I'm fishing. But do beware that if I do get you a bruiser or two, I may have to hold off and I may miss a chat or whatnot. So, hey, bear with me. Okay, so I'll just go right through here and let's just see where it takes us, okay? All right, I'll start off over here in the lower right where it says 2-in-1. In that particular case, I'm describing this, well, the case where I create or use a 5-inch Senko and I adjust it to do a Ned rig as well as a Senko. So let me take us there real quick. Okay. And of course, Gary Yamamoto's, and right here, I just take one of these and instead of using the whole thing, I'll just kind of pinch it off right at the collar here. And I'll save this part for a Ned rig later time. And I'll use this part for actually fishing this pond. And the main reason why I do this is because, well, they seem to like the 4 versus the 5-inch Senko. At least that's what I've seen over the years. All right, so let's get this baby back on. Okay. Very simple. All you do is put it in about a little 1/4 inch or so on the line. I'll mark where I need it to come out. So right there, and we'll pop it through, and there we go. Okay, so that is the Senko and Ned rig. So what happens is I normally fish a 4-inch Gary Yamamoto Senko, but I ran out and I had some 5-inch ones. So I went ahead and just kind of snipped the piece just with using my fingers, and I'm able to get back into business and continue fishing on with these 4-inch size Yamasenkos. But I don't throw away the other piece. I'll hold on to that 1-inch section and I'll use that for a Ned rig, and it's perfect for doing some bait finesse style stuff. All right. All right. It looks like we got some folks joining in. Appreciate y'all joining. Just going a little recap of some of the activities of yours truly these past few weeks and whatnot. We're kind of closed in right now because of the cold front that's in the area. Temperatures, I believe, are in fact, let me go check. It was in the 20s. I think it's gone up above freezing. Yep, 33 degrees now. Oh, we got a warm front now. Anyways, let's see the next one. This was just kind of sort of like a little humorous thing that I wanted to show because I got very lucky that I did not Well, I wasn't standing where I was. Okay. Crapped over here to my right. And he's right up there. It's a good thing I wasn't standing there. Wait a minute. Oh, there's a bird above me right now. Let's move over. Holy cow. Oh, man. Oh, he's directly above me. I'm moving over. I think he's aiming at me. Holy cow. There. Right there. Killing me. Killing me small. Oh yeah, so I was fishing and something just kind of dropped to my right. I look and it looks like a bird just did a little drop there, and lo and behold, I move over some more and one is right above me. So woo, I avoided that one. Okay, so it's not what they meant with fishing under the birds, because normally, like when I'm out at the local lake kayak fishing, I'll be out there just paddling away and I'll see the birds start feeding on the surface. I'll just make a quick paddle in that direction and I'll start fishing under the birds. Well, in that case, that's what I would say they really meant for fishing under the birds, not in the case of, well, standing underneath a tree branch with a bird there and, well, he does a little oopsie on you. So that's what that was about. Okay, next one was talking about watching that line. So I tend to use some of the ultralight bait casting gear, bait finesse system style fishing. And when I do so, I'll usually use 2 pound, 4 pound, or 6 pound test line. And what happens at that point is it's a high vis orange line that I like using. And so let me show you what I did there. Okay. Okay. Let it sink. Oh, something just picked it up? No. No, he's picked it up. Something's picked it up. I'm gonna let him run on the line real quick. Okay, I'm watching the line go out and it's tightening up slightly. There he goes. Yeah. That was the line pickup big time. Nice. Oh yeah. Mr. Basilito meet Mr. Senko. Nice. And that's the reason why I like using that high-vis orange line, because I can see that line, and really the line is what's giving me more of an indication of a strike than the rod itself, and feeling any vibrations and whatnot. Oh wow, you took it pretty deep. All right. Okay, so what happens there is you watch your line, and since I'm using this high-vis strand mono, an orange line, I'll cast it out there, and when the bass picks up on it, I have the opportunity to see that line movement, and sometimes it'll tighten on you, sometimes it'll go slack, but you get that indication of a strike well before you even feel the fish taking the Senko or getting on the line itself. So, hey, keep watching that line. That's the key takeaway there. All right. Let's see. Next on the list was be ready for that strike. But now we're shifting over to fly fishing. And I'm talking about this one right here, just below here where I've got the cursor. Okay, so what's happened here is I fished one of the local ponds, having a good old time, just kind of fly fishing away. I've caught and released several. And, well, sometimes, hey, you're catching a fish when you don't expect it. So let's go take a look at that one. The culvert. No. Let's go. Oh, he just took it. All right. Took it just when I was getting ready to recast and move to another spot. Little guy. There's a bigger one in there. But I do have to say the damselfly seemed to be doing much better than the lefty. This guy's a little one versus the bigger ones we were catching with the damselfly. Okay. Take it over there by the culvert. Okay, so key takeaway there is be ready for the strike. I cast, and sure enough, ended up hooking one as I was lifting up. Let's see, PW Harris, howdy. Did you fish the derby at Water? No, I didn't. I've been sidetracked. Got to do some other personal things that was holding me off from making it there. And then, of course, we got the very cold temps. So yours truly's been kind of staying bundled up and, well, kind of doing fishing as well as non-fishing related things. And when I say fishing related things, kind of maybe just really working and tinkering about with some other gear that I have that, well, soon enough, I hope to be out there again here. Possibly this upcoming weekend. I believe the temps are going to climb back up well above freezing. So either local pond or maybe make that run up to the Blue, because I heard there's going to be some pretty nice catches up there. They double stocked it in some cases. And then I did hear that the Trout Derby is back on at the Blue. They're not going to do it in January. It's going to be in February now. So good news there. All right. Okay, so let's go and shift back. Okay, so I had a question from another viewer and whatnot, and they were asking about getting fly tying or fly fishing instruction. So I came up with this video. Okay, let's see. I came up with this answer while I was out there. In this case, I was live streaming with that neck harness. Derby at Blue River is coming back. Yes, they're going to be, I think it's February 15th. And it's going to include some bruisers, like some nice size bruisers. Check out the Facebook page. They posted some more details there. And I believe Scotty's on Facebook, Scotty's Blue River One Stop, that page is also there. So keep that in your back pocket, because I suspect there's going to be some nice size trout being caught as well as released. And I tend to like fishing about the day, or if not the week after the Derby, because there's some bruisers out there. Okay, so here is this one where you get a question from a viewer about wanting to learn how to fly fish. Any tips? So I gave him this answer. The best thing I can tell you is try getting some instruction. It always helps. There's a lot of places like Cabela's down the road here offers it, as well as some of the fly fishing clubs. Dallas Fly Fishers, Fort Worth Fly Fishers, they all offer some. And then let's see, other than that, if you just want to really get started, main thing is just get a fly rod that is balanced. I'm saying balance, 4-weight rod, 4-weight reel, 4-weight line. If you're just starting out, right there you can fly fish. And everything I've caught right now, or there's been times where I've been catching these guys right here up close, so you don't really need that much line. So 8-foot rod, 8-foot fly line, 8-foot leader, and I'm fly fishing, I think. Okay, and I wanted to give you the key takeaway there was, yes, get some instruction. I'm a volunteer Texas Department of Wildlife basic fly fishing instructor, but we only give you the basics. There's also additional training or learning you can get, and it's free from some certified fly casting instructors. You've got the Orvis, you got Cabela's, you've got the local clubs possibly in your area. We've got the Dallas Fly Fishers, the Fort Worth Fly Fishers. I think there's also one in Collin County also here in the local area. So there is an opportunity to get some instruction, so you don't have to invest a lot to get started. And then additionally, once you do have your gear, something simple as just take an 8-foot of line out, or the length of your fly rods. I've done this with a 9-foot. I've done this with a 10-foot fly rod. Is I take out the length of the fly rod, the leader, and put those together basically by 3. So the rod length, the length of the fly line, plus the leader, and I'm able to catch fish. In fact, I believe I did work one pond in particular that I caught everything by just securing the line, and it didn't go any further than that. Let's see. $20 for 2 hours with a certified casting instructor. Best $20 I've found. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, you definitely want to get some of that certified instructor stuff. All right. Good one, good one. Okay, so hopefully I answered that individual's question, and hopefully he'll be joining the Flying in Pleasant Missouri, if not addiction, of fishing and even more fly fishing. Okay? All right, last one. This one is, when in doubt, set the hook. And what happened here was I went to the local pond, and there was, what do you call it? It was in between in between a few things, and what happened was the front had rolled in. Just bear with me. I've got answer this real quick one. All right. Okay. All right. Hi there. Great channel. Excellent. Appreciate the support there, Andre. Andre Putter. Okay. Let me get here. I just need a quick check something real quick. Okay. Here, let me close the door real quick. All right. Someone opened it on me. All right. So this last one, when in doubt, set the hook. And what happened here was the front had just rolled in and it got cold and it started warming up, and I took the opportunity to get out there and maybe wet a line or two and see if I can catch a fish. And what ended up happening was it was a very light strike, a very, very light strike, to the point where it was really the hesitation or the delay, the pause in the line that was telling me to set the hook. And so all that video is just reiterating. Let's see if I can get back to it. Right here is reiterating, when in doubt, set the hook. And what I learned is over the years, fishing, especially some clear water, I will see that one of these little bluegill, maybe little bass, will come at your fly as you are bringing it in, and when he nibbles or taps at it, that causes that line to go forward and it pauses, and that is that hesitation in the line. And oftentimes he's actually got your fly in his mouth, so if you just set the hook with that indication, it's a good opportunity that you might be able to hook that guy. And so that's where I was saying, when in doubt, set the hook. Great motto. And again, hook sets are free. So I just reiterated here. I'll just run it here real quick for you. Creeks, and you'll see these little bluegill, little bass, just kind of tap at your line. And when they're hitting it, as you're bringing it in, you'll see the line go slack or hesitate. Or that's what's happening when you see your fly line as you're retrieving it in slowly, and you see that hesitation. What he's done is he struck it, and now he's caused the line to go slack. Online, I go by the rule of thumb, when in doubt, set the hook. And that seems to work, because like the other motto is, hook sets are free, hook sets are free. Okay, that was all I had this round. I just want to do a real quick just summary of some of the stuff that I've done these past few weeks, and hopefully I can do this again and just engage with y'all. And let's see, PW Harris, yes. Let's see, what is the coldest temperature you will fly fish in? Well, if it's trout, and yeah, if it's trout, I'll fish some cold weather. I think the coldest I've been was up at the Blue. I think it was in the single digits 1 year, where I was getting ice in the guides and had to break them off, and then I even got my reel iced over, and luckily I could dip it into the water, because the water was actually warmer than the air temperature. So I was able to break that ice free, or that reel free, and continue fishing. So what's the coldest? Single digits if they're biting, and maybe if I got some good heavy gear on. But other than that, I'm not one of these below temperature guys, if you know what I mean. Anyways, appreciate y'all joining. I'm going to go shift over back to the page here, and I plan on doing some more of these. I think this is a good format, and maybe get up to date on some of the happenings and whatnot that are out there, especially in our local area. All right. All right. Appreciate y'all joining. And until next time, we'll catch y'all later, and good luck and good fishing.